Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Now I got a question for all of you, a raging question, a question that really cannot be answered the like in normal means. You know, I might have to resurrect Albert Einstein type shit to answer this kind of fucking question because it is incredible. It is an incredible question. All right, now would you rather be a duck or a horse? That's the question. Now, let's look at both sides here. We got the duck, right? If you're a duck, you're more likely to be free. You know what I mean? You're more likely because if you're a horse, you're probably going to be in one of those stables. You've been people are riding you, which is a little weird, but people are riding you, and you're a lot of humans are using you. You're not really going to be free. You're not really going to be able to do what you want as an animal. You're going to be fucking eating wheat all day. Or hay. I think they eat hay actually. But if you're a duck, sure, you're out in the wilderness. You're free. You can explore. You can swim. I mean, humans can swim too, but you know what I mean. Like you swim, you can be free and live your life. But if you're a duck, you're more likely to be killed by a human. You're more likely to be hunted. So it's just a question. Like, would you rather be controlled by humans and live in captivity for most of your life, knowing that you won't really necessarily be killed by a human? Or would you rather, live freely under the assumption that, one day or somehow you might be killed or, whatever? Because, there always is, wild, but, there are wild horses out there, but I've never seen a wild horse. I've only seen horses that are in like a stable or like a horse farm or something like that. So that's the point. So you have to think about it like that. But in my professional opinion, I think being the duck is better. Now I know the horse's lifespans. I don't know the lifespan of a horse. I think the lifespan of a duck is about 10 years. So 10 years, pretty good life. I think the lifespan of a horse, I think it's a little longer than that probably. If I had to guess. But I just think being a duck would be more fun. You're more likely to have an opportunity to be able to live your life and be free. And that's really the way I see it. Now, I mean, living like a duck is kind of like living like a human in a way. I mean, there's a chance that you could die every single day, but that doesn't mean that you don't live your life to the fullest. It's the same thing with the ducks. You just live like a human, but you're a duck. You just live under the assumption, that that you could be killed one day, but that doesn't mean that you take life fully for granted. But I would just say that if you choose to be a horse, you're just spawned into another horse's body. Just life completely reset. You're more likely to be born or at least captured by a human, and then that just makes your life boring because all you're doing is being ridden. Especially if you're in like the 1800s or some shit, you're more likely to be ridden and just have humans ride you, which is a little weird if you ask me. But so that's kind of the point of view. You kind of have to realize living like a duck is just living like a normal human. Sometimes, except the fact that you're a fucking duck, which isn't really like being a normal human, but it's practically the same thing when you think about it. It's practically the same thing if you think about it. Oh, hi there. So, yeah, that's my analysis. Like, I mean, that's just kind of how I feel about it. Like, that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I, that's really just about it. So, yeah. So I would choose the duck. I would definitely choose to be the duck because, it just seems like the better opportunity. It seems like you got a more opportunity to live your life and, chill. So yeah. So that's how I feel. Okay, bye.